Hi everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we're going to be showing you how to mine Ethereum Classic. So let's get into it. And so Ethereum Classic, first place we want to go to is over gwtime. Check out which is the best currency to be working with. Now I have 3 RX 470s, the 8 gig version, so I put them in as the 480s. I have 2 RX 550s, which are also 4 gigabyte cards, so I put them in as 470s, and then I click on all the hash, all the different algorithms, then click calculate, come down here, and as you can see, Ravencoin at present is the top coin. Ethereum Classic is the second coin, so we're doing Ethereum Classic tonight, so let's get into it. So first thing you'll want to check out is the Ethereum Classic website. Has a lot of good information on here. As you can see, on the 21st it's going to be doing an upgrade, so it'll have all the latest news going on with Ethereum Classic. So what is Ethereum Classic? Ethereum Classic is a decentralized computing platform that executes smart contracts. Applications are run exactly as programmed without possibility of censorship, downtime, or third-party interference. So that's basically Ethereum Classic. It's actually a fork off Ethereum. So it's decentralized, immutable, and unstoppable. So as I said a few seconds ago, yeah, so that's Ethereum Classic. If you want to read more about it, I'll have the links to in the description after the show. So the next thing we're going to need is a wallet. Now I use the Zelcore wallet, great little wallet, has plenty of assets to it. Let me just bring mine over. There you go, that's my wallet. So you'll want Ethereum Classic, or ETC as they say. Now you'll want a receiving address from there. Click to copy. Now the next thing you're going to need is a miner. Now I could recommend PhoenixMiner, works very well. There's also LOL Miner out there, and Team Red Miner for AMD cards. So any one of those miners will work perfectly fine. I prefer to use PhoenixMiner. So this is their new website because they're having problems with GitHub. So all you do is download it from here. You'll be asked for a password. The password for it is Phoenix, I think, if it's still on there. So you'll download it from here, you'll upload it to your PC. This is the latest version. Now I already have it on here, as you can see, and you'll open it up, extract it, open it up, and it'll come out like this. Now I have several different coins on here, has all the different coins and even dual mining on here. So Dubai coin, so Expanse, Metaverse, Music coin, all the ETH hash algorithms are in here with bat files already. So now I always create my own bat files or batch files. So you'll come back up to here. Now Ethereum Classic, I'm actually mining Ethereum Classic on my cards through Ethermine on my 4 gig cards at present. My other cards were mining Ravencoin because it's more profitable to mine Ravencoin at present. So I'm mining both because my 4 gig cards won't mine on Ravencoin. The DAG file's too big for my graphics cards. So there you go. So I'm already mining with my 4 gig cards on here. So what you'll need to do is open up Ethereum Classic. Now I've already made my batch file up. I'm actually mining to direct to the exchange. So what you'll do is you'll open it up like this. You'll change your wallet address, your worker name. Now I put a few extras in here and remove, so just to show you how it comes out normally, I'll open this one up just to show you. You'll have to do this. So normally it comes out and you'll have all this in there. Now I removed this part of it from the log to here. Then I'll remove this as well, because they're not needed on here. So you'll leave the coin, the rate 1, you'll remove this part of it, and this part of it, so you'll be left with that. Now you'll put in mode 1, you'll put in gwtime, which is your get work time. Now the standard get work time for Phoenix Miner is 200 milliseconds. So I reduce that to 140 when I'm working, and then I know what my cards are tuned at for Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. So you'll put in, once you know your general tuning, for mine it is 34. Now after all that's done, you will go File, Save As, And for this video, I'll just save it as 1.bat. If you don't save it as a BAT file, what'll happen is it won't be an executable file and you will just wind up with a text file. So it has to be saved as a batch file. So just save it. Right, now that's all set up. You can close out of that. As you can see, I've already got one I've already set up previously. So, and that's just Ethereum Classic on Ethermine. What you'll do is double click that. It'll start up. Build the DAG file. You can close out of that now. Close out of that. Once it builds the DAG file, as you can see, my hash rate's slightly low. I usually get around about 32 mega hash on the pool. So you'll wait for it to find a share or two. Which may take a few minutes. And once it starts finding shares, there you go, first share. You'll come over to the pool. Now with Ethermine, it takes a few minutes for your workers to show up. As you can see, I've got my mining rig on there already, so you'll need to just wait for your rig to show up. So this is Ethermine. That's my address that I'm mining to. All this information will be available after when I put it in the description. So along with the batch file. So you'll wait for the miner to show up down here. It'll show up with a low hash rate at first. It could take several minutes for it to show up on the pool. You just have to wait until it shows up. But the miner itself will just keep plodding away and mining in the meantime. So there's two RX 470s in my PC at present. So that's why I have two cards showing up on here. And you'll just wait for it to show up on ethermine.org if you choose to use that. The other place to look for other pools, depending on where you want to look, is miningpoolstats.stream. Brilliant website. There you go, we're up on the pool. So it's showing my reported hash rate from my miner, which is 62.2 mega hash. Current hash rate is 22. On my mining rig. So because the algorithms aren't a fixed algorithm, they have difficulty changes on them. That's why you see the lines going, the blue line going up and down. That's the difficulty changes within the algorithm. It's not not anything to worry about. Your hash rate will vary depending on the actual difficulty of the equation that it's solving at that particular time. So as you can see, I've got 0.02 already up from my RX 550s. I've actually got some on the exchange as well, because I'm exchanging it straight to Bitcoin to buy more computer parts to help further my streams at present. So that's basically it. So our reported hash rate now is up to 88.7. So that's the combination of my mining rig and my PC. Now you don't have to worry about all these new jobs from the pool. The green is all you have to worry about. That's all shares. So the blue is just your normal. The pink that you see here is telling you what your power draw is, and your temperatures. As you can see, one's running at 63, the other is at 52, and both my GPUs are running flat out fan wise. One's pulling 81 watts and the other one is pulling 75 watts. So as you can see, it's finding shares constantly. Now this hash rate, where it says current hash rate, will build over time. It's just building the amount of shares that it's collecting. So what I mean by that is valid shares here. So it's up to 22 shares now, and it will just keep increasing in hash rate over time till it gets up around 87. Sometimes it goes higher than 87. 88.7. Sometimes it'll drop lower down to the 60s, and it's just the difficulty of the equation that it's solving at that present time that makes the fluctuation. It's nothing to worry about, nothing to panic about, but hash rate will continue to build until it reaches around this mark. So that's how easy it is. As you can see, always check to make sure you're showing up on the pool. If you have any problems whatsoever with it, check your spacing on the actual batch file that you made. Sometimes you can leave a double space in there by accident, not see it, and then when you try to start the miner, it'll go, oh, there's an error here, and won't start, and it'll just say click any key to close the miner. So you'll go back through your batch file and you'll go double check all your spaces between everything that you've done, and you'll find sooner or later that it'll come up, oh, there's a double space there, drat, that's where the problem was. And then you'll go back and double click on your miner again, and it will pull up, just build the DAG file, start working. Not a problem in the world. I find that lowering my get work time on PhoenixMiner, I find more shares in a shorter period of time, and it actually builds my hash rate more than, say, running LOL miner or Team Red miner. So I find with this I've got more control over what I can do with the miner, rather than say LOL miner, where you don't have that control, where you can change how much time between getting work. So with this I'm able to do it quite easily. So also another thing, if you need to change your settings, say on PhoenixMiner, say one of your cards isn't getting any shares, and it says say it's got a general tuning of 34, and it's run the auto config for it. What you'll do is you'll go, say my second card's not picking up many shares at the moment, so what you'll do is come across, you'll go X. Now that's asking you to select a GPU. Now with PhoenixMiner it runs 1 to 10 or 1 to however many GPUs you have. So for me, GPU 2 is GPU 2. Then you'll come across, if you want to increase your tuning, so you want to go from say 34 to 35, what you'll do is you'll go hit shift and plus. That will change your tuning up, or you can go just hit minus, and it will bring your tuning down. If you think your tuning's too high on it, it will bring it down, but for me 34 is fine. Then when you finish doing that, when you finish tuning your GPU, you just click on XX and it goes back to all GPUs. So that's basically it. As you can see, both GPUs are pulling out shares constantly. And as you can see, the hash rate is building on here and on here. The number of valid shares is increasing to accommodate. Don't worry about stale shares. I always find I get them because of my ping to the pool. Ethermine is not in the UK, it's in Europe somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it's in Europe, on the continent of Europe. So I usually get about a 37 millisecond ping to it. The lower ping that you get to the pool, as you can see, up to 44 milliseconds there. So it depends on the traffic. That's what causes your stale shares, because they're not getting to the pool on time, so you get stale shares from it. Some pools I can't use because my ping is over 248 milliseconds to the pool, so it's not even worth trying to mine on those pools. Say Russia or Australia, they say they have a pool in Europe, but it's somewhere over near Poland or near the Ukrainian border somewhere, and yeah, it's just got a ridiculous ping on it. Not worth trying to mine, because you get more stale shares than you do active shares or valid shares. So yeah, things to consider: your geolocation for one. So I have to put Europe because there aren't many pools that are actually in the UK. Most of them are on the continent of Europe. So yeah, I think there's only 1 or 2 pools actually in the UK. The rest are on the continent of Europe. So yeah, but anyway, that's how easy it is to mine. So tonight we will be sending you across to raid another channel. So let's see who we're going to raid. There's quite a few people playing Call of Duty Warzone at the moment. I'm actually playing some of that as well. So tonight I shall send you across to Shelby Jewel. She's quite a laugh. So have a good night everyone, and I'll catch you next stream.